Greetings, everybody. I'd like to talk about how you can reduce the volatility in your portfolio. In this graph, we see how a 100% stock portfolio could have been up or down by 10%, while a reduced volatility portfolio would have been up or down by 6%. Keep in mind that you get to decide, to an extent, how much volatility you want. So you could design your portfolio to have just the 3% gain or loss relative to 10% gains or losses on stocks. Or you can have 8% gains or losses relative to 10% gains or losses in stocks. The reduced volatility aspect of your portfolio could be cash and or treasury bills. You could also possibly use other forms of fixed income as the stable part of your portfolio, but I'm not too familiar with those other instruments, so I only mention cash and T-bills. These holdings won't crash or lose value no matter how bad the stock market gets. And the only thing that would change that, I think, would be some catastrophic happenings that were to bring down the US financial system. Anyway, when deciding how much of your portfolio should be cash and or treasury bills, you can start by deciding what the most amount of money is that in a worst case scenario you'd ever want to see your portfolio be down by. For example, if you don't want your portfolio to ever be down by more than $5,000, and you think the worst case scenario from here is that stocks would drop by negative 20%, then you should invest no more than $25,000 in stocks. And whatever money you have left over after investing $25,000 in stocks is what you would keep in cash and or treasury bills. So the formula is: decide the max loss in dollars that you'd ever want your portfolio to be down by, and divide that by the percentage drop that you think would be the worst case scenario for your stocks. And the resulting number is how much you should invest at most into stocks. Now, if you'd rather model your portfolio by percentages and volatility relative to stocks, here's how you'd do that. If you'd rather have half the volatility of being 100% in stocks, then only put half of your money in stocks. If you want 75% of the volatility that you would have had from being 100% in stocks, then invest 75% of your money in stocks. This may seem overly simplistic, so here are the calculations that I devised to arrive at those conclusions if anyone wants to pause and double check the numbers. So that's it, everyone. We've just covered 2 ways that you can design your portfolio if you're interested in limiting losses to specific dollar amounts, and or if you want your portfolio to only carry a certain amount of volatility relative to stocks. Good luck, everybody.